sitting in, being interviewed.
Mm-hmm.
Who is this, you may ask, sitting in on this Juan time with yours truly? My name is Juan Montoya. Welcome, welcome. I am joined today by a beast of a producer, keyboard player, DJ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All those?
I do a little of that. I do a little DJ in here and there.
A little this, a little that.
Yeah.
Bow.
DJ Bobz-illa.
Bobz-illa. Boom, 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 boom.
I know. I find I have this queued up.
You have to.
I know. I didn't.
You should have.
I don't.
And I need those hotkeys too.
Yeah,
It's
I know,
like
man. Oh, and
the morning show fart sounds.
So, yeah, when you say, you'll come back again sometime, that's when I'll be all ready.
Yeah.
Bow.
Boom, boom.
Hit you with the...
And maybe we even maybe when the idea is a little bit more fleshed out and you have like more of like the pattern, maybe we even fucking do a live song or something.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah, have you running... Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Why didn't I even think of that?
No, not right now, man. We're not trying to do everything at once.
I know, but that'd be cool.
It'd be super dope.
That'd be really dope.
It's super dope, man.
Super dope, man.
Dude, I wanted to sit down with you and just kind of pick your brain. It's people that produce music, just impressed, by the way the mind works. And
right.
Everybody's a little bit different, like on where they, I guess farm their passion, their like ideas, like where they come from. And I'm just kind of interested to see, where you kind of go.
Okay.
Your little, maybe a safe spot or a dark place.
Yeah, no, I tend to lean more towards like, I don't know, like dark, not dark, but like chill type stuff, ambient,
yeah,
kind of things. But I don't know. At the same time, I can't really explain. Let's see. I'm gonna try to explain the best I can. I don't know. Well, because I played keyboards, since like 13 or so.
Okay.
I self-taught myself, and then I would try to learn songs that I liked to play. You know what I mean? And a lot of them were check this out. A lot of them were video game beats.
Yeah.
Like Shinobi.
I'm not familiar.
Okay, like I just love like the old school, like this.
Was it I played, Atari or Sega?
It was Genesis.
Genesis. Okay.
Yeah, and then back then they had auxiliary headphone jack, and so I used the headphone jack and ran it to RCA splitters.
Ooh.
And went into the house stereo system, and I would record.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so because like, and back then it gave you the option to go check out all the songs, and that called it the BGM, like in the option section.
Okay.
And you can listen to all the songs like on the levels.
Nice.
And what I would do was I would listen and I would record them, and then I would either play along with them. But a lot of them like Streets of Rage, Shinobi. Shout out to all my gamers out there. Hopefully they'll be like, oh shit, that's my shit. But yeah, like even just all kinds of games. Like I would just record, and then I have a beat in my head, or I kind of like beatbox to it too. But then that kind of like fueled my passion for playing music, and then I don't know, it's weird. Video games, man.
Yeah, video games are great because it's a lot of different things wrapped up into entertainment. It's problem solving. You got the music side of it, you got the graphic, the art, the storyline. Like it's a whole lot of things.
It's a story, and you're making a world. You're making a little world, and definitely audio is a huge part of that world. And so I was always impressed, and always would pay attention to different like soundtracks to games and to movies, and I would just listen like yeah, I
could play that.
Yeah, I could play that. I could do some shit like that. And then Hans
Zimmer.
Zimmer.
Seeing the notes.
Yeah.
Are you dropping Hans Zimmer right now?
I'm about to say, and then Hans Zimmer. I learned about this guy, and then he's
just bringing out the
I'm like, okay, I can't do that, but I want to do that.
You aspire.
Someday.
Yeah, we were just talking about like you're trying to work on your
my
skills,
scoring,
scenes, I don't know, I guess TV shows, movies,
no, for sure. Because like I'll watch Netflix like originals or movies or.
And is your Netflix and chill is like you put it on, pull out your keyboard and you're scoring it?
No, I'm definitely taking notes on when I'm listening.
Yeah.
So like some of the shit I'm like, oh my god, like why would they put? How did someone make that and that get paid? And I could definitely do something way better than that. So that's how I started thinking like, oh, that's how I get my mindset into like, okay.
Yeah.
And so. I'll take that and I'll come in the studio and try and run something cool. But yeah, just to have stuff ready to go, just because, you know, you never know when someone wants to hear something and you don't have it. Like, oh, I want to come by. I could play something real cool. You know, I'll play, you know, have ideas.
Nah, man.
They don't want to hear that.
You got to Dropbox that shit. Fucking send it to the cloud. They want it now.
Yeah.
Or else it's like onto the next producer.
And before I would be worried about the quality of it, but it's more so the idea that because that's the last thing that they.
Yeah, because if they really like it, I can picture myself like if I really like something, I'm like, man, it could. There's the foundation for it to become this. So
yeah,
the idea has to get out there first. Obviously,
right.
I mean, you can't bring something to market and be perfect right out the gate.
Right, and then if you do have something that's kind of mediocre, but it's super polished and, you know, nice sounding, but it's still going to be, you know, meh. It's going to sound really good, but meh. But
it's like a top 10 songs, like, yeah, but you never crack like the top 5.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it was still cool, it was still nice, but you're forgotten to an extent.
Yeah. So yeah, I just keep trying to make as much as I can, and then a buddy of mine, Rational, you know Rash, right?
Rational.
He always does songs and stuff with G Owens as well.
Yeah.
Our boy.
Trying to remember. I think I remember
Rash.
him from the What the Funk days, right?
Yeah. He was in like a hip hop group, Wildlife Refuge, I think. He had his own night. I think what was it called? Anyway, he put me on game to some dude who was looking for, you know, music. And so he was like, just, you know, he kind of did a blast email to all our, because I did stuff with, he had a record label, Ear Sweat. He still has it. Yeah. So like he blasted out to all the homies and was like, hey, you know, I got this happening. You know, this guy wants music for this dark detective type game, and we need, you know, wants music.
Yeah.
And so I figured, you know, send it out to you guys first. And so I sent about 30 something songs.
Damn.
Yeah. You know, and these songs range from, you know, 10 years ago to now.
Yeah.
But then, so he ended up picking 12.
That's a good amount.
That was,
man.
like, because the first like a couple weeks later, he hit everybody out. He hit everybody back up and was like, hey, I got some back. Like, this guy sold 2, you know, DN3. DJ DN3.
No. T3PO.
Okay. That's the homie. Shout out. Shout out.
For that Pez collection.
Yeah. But he, what was I saying? He sold a couple. So like, okay. And then all of a sudden this dude wants 12. So I'm like, whoa, shit.
Okay.
And it's just instrumentals that I've made. You know, I had my buddy from CC Beats. He played Pun. He played guitar too. So like he got a couple songs on there that we mixed, and it's just real like vibey, chill stuff.
Yeah.
But still kind of dark and ominous.
Yeah, that fits to that storyline.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then so yeah,
God, that's a good feeling, man.
Yeah, it is. I'm like, whoa. So like, okay, I'm doing something right. So I'm gonna keep going. And then, like I said, some of the songs were about a little over 10 years old, but I just, you know, went back in through Logic and, you know, make it sound a little bit better. But
yeah,
still, he wanted all the stems anyway. So yeah, so I'm not sure how he's gonna mix it in, but whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I can't wait.
You get some credits.
Yeah, that'll go on my IMDb or whatever, and yeah, get some clicks, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, just getting your name out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that also inspired me to make more. Yeah. More of that, like, cinematic.
What I picture happening is that another developer developing a similar game, you'll check out the other games that are around, and then you're like, whoa, I like the soundtrack. Who did that? Let me reach out and see if he's got any more. I know.
That is, fingers crossed, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So that's how, hopefully because that's how it usually works, right? Like, you know, people do stuff and get more work, and then hopefully this will lead to more work.
Yeah.
So that's why I still keep creating. So I'll come here, my days off, usually during the weekends. So I'll spend a good amount of time in here.
Yeah, you were talking about how you had just came straight here from the gym, and we're planning to just stay for a little bit and go home, and you know, and then come back. You know, and then next thing you know, it's like 3 hours past.
Oh yeah, it's a time fucking vacuum, man. You just like, there's no windows in here.
You're creating.
But
that's the thing, you're creating.
Exactly.
That time's gonna fly.
Yeah.
You know, especially when you've kind of honed your skill.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but also times I'll just keep playing the same damn thing over and over just because it sounds so good to me.
Yeah.
And it just, I don't know. Yeah. And then I'll come up with ideas as I'm playing it. Or with the beauty of recording, I record it and then just loop it and just kind of sit back.
Yeah.
And then that's why a lot of my music that you've seen are not really put together. But the ideas are there. And then what I'll do is just I'll solo certain things.
Yeah, you'll just loop over the backbeat and pull pieces in, take them out.
Yeah.
And then, I saw you soloing on that keyboard.
Yeah. Hey. The little solos and then just plop, 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 plop. Just put them all together and then try to, make a song out of it. So, but yeah, shouts out to Hans Zimmer because I'm really feeling his style.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is there like a favorite soundtrack of his that you like?
Lion King, dude.
The OG?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's beast.
Yeah, it's super beast. So
that intro.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Dude. Oh, yeah. So, okay, back to Hans is because he released his live performance in Prague on Netflix.
Oh shit.
Yes, dude. So
from when? When was this?
This was 2017. Yeah, a couple years ago.
Okay.
It was recorded or it was performed a couple of years ago, but I think it came out a few months ago on Netflix. Yeah. So he went through from Gladiator to Pirates of the Caribbean, and then it went dark, and then all of a sudden, everyone said, "Oh,
come on!"
Yeah, man. They had because he's backed by 30-something choir singers and the whole set, violin, whole section, violin section, horn section.
Yeah,
and he's up there. Like he switches between bass and guitar. While everyone's playing around him, and he's got these world-class drummers and percussionists and man, just musicians, and yeah, to see it perform live was dope. I wish I was there, but still.
Yeah.
So yeah,
you throw it through the surround sound.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely feeling that. And then of course the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight. And then so. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about signing up for his master class. Have you ever heard of master class?
Yep. See it all the time, man.
Okay.
That's such a good idea. Man.
Yeah, it's learning from the greats.
Yeah. Like learn how to barbecue
straight out of their mouth.
Cook,
yeah,
learn how to mix. Yeah. Learn how to play guitar. Everything.
Santana, yeah, man. Santana's on there. Timbaland's on there.
Yeah, that Timbaland's great.
Yeah. You have it?
No. I mean, like just that promo. I mean, I want to get it just by that promo.
Yeah. Deadmau5.
Yep.
Yeah, Hans, and then
that's huge.
Herbie Hancock.
Oh,
dude.
Sure.
Yeah, that's another. Okay, I'm gonna tell a little Herbie Hancock story.
Alrighty.
That which really wanted me to get into music when I was a kid was there's an episode on Sesame Street.
Okay.
And it breaks. They're having the after the couple their skits or whatever. There's a break, and then they go walk down to someone's house, whatever, and it's the little kids, running into the house too. And it's Herbie Hancock, playing, getting his soul jazz shit on. And he's playing on this big damn square looking thing that's sitting on top of a table. And then it's, it's got the keys coming out of it. And I was like, what the heck? But it sounded really good.
Yeah.
But he's like, oh, hey, kids, blah, blah, blah. Then he was like, and they started talking about sound design then.
Yeah.
And then like you can actually see the sound. And everyone's like, what? How do you see sound? And then it showed, in a green screen, little fucking monitor, it showed the sound waves.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah. And so like that was like the birth of what we know today as in recording,
Oh shit.
It showed the sound waves.
Like
it showed this shit.
Yeah.
Like if I can zoom in, and then I'll make it bigger. Yeah. So it showed all these little waves. But in a fucking little green screen, you know what I mean? It was 88 or 89.
Yeah,
I was tiny. I was a little kid. But I remember,
that captivated you.
Yeah, and then he was like, "Okay, who wants to try something out with me?" And then the little girl runs up and he's like, "Say your name." She's like, "Tatiana Ali."
Oh, okay.
And then he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah." So it was Tatiana Ali, little Tatiana, and then. So he was like, Tatiana, and the kids were busting. I was busting up laughing because I'll never forget it because he was changing the pitch. He had her vocals lined up to the MIDI.
Yeah.
Somehow. And so it was like, Tatiana Ali, Tatiana Ali.
Dude.
And that was the shit. I was like, I never heard nothing like that.
Yeah.
And I was a kid and it blew my fucking mind. So like I was like, that, you know, I'm going to be 39 this year.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
getting up there. So the fact that I still remember that from 8 years old, like really hit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, yeah, it seems like it got you.
It did.
And it's the bite that has, stayed.
That was like one of the first of many bites, and then, but yeah, that was definitely the one I was like, what the heck? Like how? And then I tried to ask my mom, and I tried to ask other people about it. They're like, I don't know. I don't know how they made it go on the computer like that. I'm like, oh.
Damn,
but then,
I need to know.
Yeah, I did. And then so, yeah, fast forward now, it's what we know today as, as our programs we use, our software.
Did you play any like classical instruments in school?
No, just a piano. And you know what? I bullshitted through it because I never learned how to read.
Yeah.
But I was really good at my ear. So like when it was test time and we each had to take our turn doing the song, whatever the fuck it was, I would remember and listen, because I remember playing to it and trying to read it, but I just never picked it up.
No, yeah, I'm Bobby Z.
Yeah,
the music flows through me.
Fuck that, I don't read. So I never learned to read. But no, so like, now I just wish I know I can if I just,
Yeah, if you take the time, if you really wanted to,
I can't learn anything.
I talk about that because I work in a music store too. So it's like, I don't know how to read music notes. And then there's obviously, it's like, yo, what? You should. And I agree. Like you should.
I know, right?
I should. But there's the two type of musicians, which I'm neither. All right. Don't get that twisted. Like I'm a fucking recreational bass player.
Gotcha. You get down, bro. You get down.
Thank you.
Yes.
There's really two types of like the main musicians. There's the guys that are the studio cats that are gonna come in and they're gonna nail whatever piece you put in front of them. They're gonna fucking nail it. They're gonna read it. But you put them in a live jam setting and they're just like, they're too robotic, because they need the structure of the thing. But then you get the guy that isn't good in the studio. You're like, hey, you're going off on, don't do that. But you put them in a live jam session setting and they fucking just feel it.
Yeah.
And they just flows from them.
Yep. And then, I remember witnessing that one time when we were I was in a band once and we were trying out different people. And, there's this one guy who came in, he was shredding. But he couldn't jam. Like he had to know what chord, what key he was in. He got to know measure. I don't know. It was really weird. I was kind of taken back because I was like, what?
Yeah.
And I was like, you're amazing. How can you not just jam with us, dude?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he had the hardest time. He just couldn't get on rhythm, and then it just snowballed from there. And I was like, damn, never met those types. But then that was my first encounter with like
someone
the super super trained,
maybe like a suit and tie type of cat, like buttoned up, like that's how I picture them.
Or actually no, he was just a clean cut dude, but like he wasn't.
No, but I mean, like if you had to describe them, like not describe them like that person really, but like the type is like just rigid.
Yep.
Is what I'm getting at. Yeah,
just open up a thing and do your fucking thing and sound amazing. But
a pocket square cat.
Yeah. But anyway, so I just, that's one thing I kind of regret. I kind of feel like I'm a piece of crap because I haven't learned how to read. But I can, put in time what key, or I can find the key where you guys are in, and I can, sprinkle. But there's stuff I like to learn the theory, and I like to learn the odd notes and stuff, especially on keys. Yeah, like the.
Well, that's a perfect instrument to really branch off from. Like when people ask me, it's like, what should you do? So there's two. Like, I feel like the smartest people I've worked with at my work have actually been drummers. The guys that are drummers for whatever reason, like those guys like really branched off. Like they really got into recording and they knew guitar and they knew all that stuff.
Right.
Like those have been some of the smartest guys. But as far as like an instrument that can kind of take you wherever, it's the keyboard, because it has every note. It's bass and guitar and treble. Yeah. The melody, like it has it all covered. So if you're gonna choose an instrument that can help you master a lot of the other ones, it would be that.
Yeah.
The only, I guess, downside is that like when you read music on a keyboard, on a piano, and there's a note, that note is for a specific key on the bed, on the keyboard.
Right.
if you put that same note in front of a guitarist, it could be in a few different spots because of the way that the neck is laid out.
Oh,
so there is a difference when it comes to that.
Yeah.
But it's definitely interesting. And I tell people, I was like, hey, learn piano, keyboard. Like, I've definitely considered that, but it's like, I'm just too lazy.
Yeah, man. But what's really cool is like with technology is all these tutorials are out.
So many.
Yeah.
It's almost too easy to learn things these days where you're like, if I need it, I'll learn it.
Yeah. It really is. Yeah. But but the tools are out there when you're ready to like just, all right, I'm taking a few hours of this day of each week and I'm gonna just learn.
Yeah, if you dedicate that, just even say, hey, 10 minutes. Because I did that with reading. I was like, hey, I'm gonna read for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it turned into, I was like, hey, I'm gonna read a chapter. And then next thing you know, it's like, well, that chapter's over. Let me get on to the next one. Let me just kind of bulldoze through it. And it starts little by little. You know?
I should probably start reading as well.
I would say on like your workout journey, man. You've been doing pretty good with that, and it's like you're not coming out the gate doing this. It's little by little, and it snowballs.
Yeah, I honestly, I have my Apple Watch to thank.
Hey,
because it keeps me in check on as far as like my calories I burned, and it feels good.
Yeah, when you
being
see
a big dude, man. Yeah, it's tough. But yeah, I've been, this is day. Let me see. What day is it? 223rd straight day of
223rd straight day of what?
Working out.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
God, you got me beat, dude.
Yeah, but it's between it could be between 40 and 60 minutes.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, I'm burning, man. I burn between 2,500 to 3,500 calories a day.
Hell yeah, man.
Trying, man. Yeah, trying to do the natural way too, and
yes.
I also do take ketones. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So you're going the ketosis route, like trying to be ketogenic?
Kind of trying to, yeah. I won't deny myself, but probably that's what's kind of maybe slowed down the process. But no, it definitely, it'll burn, burn the stuff inside there.
Yeah. That stuff we won't talk about.
Burn it. Yeah. So
to loop it back around when you got hooked on that Sesame Street episode.
Yeah.
Your main line of work is involved with the kids, right?
Yes.
So do you not try and influence them, but do you try to expose them to like cool music or like trying to see if maybe you can ignite that same spark in them?
Well, see, I work with autistic and Down syndrome kids.
Okay.
So some are higher functioning than others, for sure. So yeah, sometimes I will to the certain students. But even still, like like a lot of them like the old like kind of nursery type stuff.
Okay.
And then I'll play some cool stuff, or I even came up with a couple jams and of some pretty piano playing, and chords and stuff, and they love it. So, yeah.
How long have you been working with? So would you refer to them as like non-typical kids?
Special needs.
Special needs.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because it's definitely like. I would say kind of like people aren't comfortable with that.
For sure.
That. So it's definitely like even right now, like I'm dancing around, I was like, how do I verbalize this to not like piss anybody off?
Just don't say the R word, man.
Yeah. I heard that. Yeah, that's it, right?
So like ever since then, I've cut back. 'Cause I'd say it all the time, but then I don't know. I kind of feel some type of way about it when I say it.
Yeah.
Or when I hear it, I'm just like, whatever. But I'm not going to be like, don't fucking say that. But, my homies, I'll tell them, don't fucking say that, bro.
I call you, I'm going to slap you, dude.
Yeah. That's not cool, man. So, yeah, no, I've been doing it since 2005 was when I started.
Damn, okay.
Yeah. And the place I work at is, I'm not sure if you're familiar with, like, Level D. I work at a Level D placement school, which means they require more help. More assistance, and usually have
more patience.
More patience, as they usually have bigger behaviors and
like episodes,
violent behaviors. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, but just my type of personality, I fell in love with it just because I do have patience, and I can. Yeah. But I got fucking scars all over my hands.
Yeah. Just
from scratches, getting scratched and bit, and it happens.
Yeah.
But it's because I don't know. It just depends on the situation. What led up to that, But I'm good. I'm way better at telling the signs now of when a kid's gonna pop.
You're reading.
Is what I say.
You're reading the play, man.
Yeah.
You're calling an audible.
Yeah. So I'll try. It's replacement behavior just coming up. Boom. Oh, let's go over here. Oh, let's do this.
Oh, redirecting.
You redirect. Yeah. So, but sometimes when they on another level.
They'll have their moment.
Yeah, they'll have their moments.
And it's like, God damn, you should be able to have that moment as long as they're not hurting somebody, or I'm sure the potential is there for them to hurt themselves. Mm-hmm. But it's like, to be a kid where you're constantly not getting your way, because you don't really know, right? Mm-hmm. And so you're constantly being told no, and that's why kids rebel, obviously.
Yeah.
So there's definitely that as the underlying factor for a lot of things. They don't get to do what they want,
and they don't get to communicate. So some of them are nonverbal, and either some are really good. A couple of my students are really good with we have these PECs, just symbols, and like so they'll point, it's like I need restroom, or they'll have their own little book that I made them with like peel off Velcro, and they'll just so that takes a while to get them used to using that, and then so some pick it up. Some have talking devices, too. So that helps. But so I just notice with the nonverbal, when they're nonverbal, they're usually more aggressive because they can't they can't express themselves.
Yeah,
so
man.
It's like, imagine
that pains me to hear that, man. Like so, you can't. Like, this is the whole point, is we're sitting here expressing ourselves, and they don't have the opportunity because we don't yet understand.
And then you add on ADD or OCD on top of that too, and it's and then the spectrum's so wide. Oh, yeah. So one's can be highly functional autistic and have a job and have a life. Yeah. I've actually met a couple just randomly out, and they're like, they kind of gravitate towards me, I guess. Yeah. I don't know, but they're like, hey, then they start talking, I'll kind of notice something, and then they'll just end up telling me like, oh yeah, I'm, autistic, but high functioning, and got my job over here, and just tell me everything. I'm like, wow, that's cool.
Just like we have a kid that comes into my work all the time, who's I would say high functioning, just interrupts. We have a couple of kids, and then there's actually once a month these group of people will bring in some special needs kids in
just to walk around. That's cool, because that's what we do too. Is we'll try to find cool places to take them out into the community as well.
Yeah, man, to just be exposed
that's cool.
to it. Yeah,
that's really cool.
But I want to, I feel bad about this moment that I had, because it was just the way my brain, I guess, jumped to that conclusion. So, the kid, and this was already like 2 years ago, and he was actually in today. But he'll come in and he loves guitar. And it's like, I'm going to play this Foo Fighter song, and I'm going to play this airline guitar, and I'm going to play at the Orpheum, and I'm going to do this. And, what do you think I should learn next? And just like, and, interrupts. And, but you just got to understand right, what it is. And we were having a conversation with one of the girls that had worked there, and she was talking about like, no, like they're fine when they speak in Spanish, like because they know Spanish, and when they speak in Spanish, like none of the stuttering, none of the eccentric, like it seemed like for lack of a better term, normal, right? Normal communication. And then my mind, because the person also has like a cleft palate, like that's been had surgery and whatnot, and for some reason my mind went to, it's like, oh, like it just went like, well, why would they speak Spanish normally? Maybe they knew Spanish before they knew English. Exactly. And then my mind went to like, maybe that's what happened before the accident. And I verbalized that, and she goes, what accident? And I was like, I don't know. My mind made up a story on why this person would speak Spanish eloquently, and then when they would speak English, kind of had the stuttering and the eccentricness of it. And I was just like, I have no idea.
Our brains are fucking weird, dude.
They try to make reason, they try to reason with everything, find the logic in something that might not have logic. Like that's why you can kind of project what's the word, motive, or like some deviousness to some actions that people do, where it's like, no, it's just we're just chemical reactions. Right. Yeah. But I was just I to this day I'm astounded by that, and that happened to me.
Wow.
And I'm like, man, like, well, hopefully, and the person that comes in, like, they frequent the whole plaza, and I've talked to, certain people that when they find out where I work, they're like, oh, the person, because they're in and out of our store all the time.
Oh.
But they have nothing but good things to say.
That's
so it's
cool,
like,
man.
It's awesome. So that's definitely what I picture, like, high functioning.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Able to go around making purchases.
Oh yeah. So money. But then and on the flip side, there's just some that are just, need hands-on help with with a lot of things, and including restrooms and stuff like that. So like, man, it's just so broad. Each one's different.
Yeah. And people will kind of, again, try to reason with why the spectrum is so wide now. Mm-hmm. So they might point to like vaccinations or genetic modification of food.
That's what if anything, I'll say, for sure, something in the food, man.
I would say it's the food, a lot of the hormones and stuff. And that's the nature of having to feed, just in this country alone, 330 million people that we eat in excess, and we eat just like crazy, man. And like,
so we need super chickens.
Yeah.
That weigh 35 pounds.
That can't
I get
walk,
it. Now I get it.
Yeah. If we're going to want to eat meat for every meal. And to me,
right.
I mean, every time I had a meal, if there wasn't meat involved, chicken, fish, or steak, it wasn't a meal to me. Mm-hmm. And I've learned to like get past that, where I even like, I'm team fuck breakfast, dude. I don't know how you feel.
Oh man, all day.
I'm team fuck breakfast, except Sundays. Sundays is the family breakfast day.
For sure.
But
I do have a gentleman's breakfast I go to every once a month.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Treat yourself, because you deserve it, man. 223?
Yeah, 223 days. I don't really, not sure how much weight, because I don't have a scale, and I don't know. You
don't want to. That's a beautiful. I love to hear that, because people make it goal oriented instead of, it seems to me like you've to an extent fallen in love, or have your appreciation for the process has grown. Yeah. Where you're like, definitely. Hey, this is just what I'm doing. Yeah. And I'm gonna learn to love it.
Mm-hmm. And then it's definitely helped cope with like just stress.
Yeah.
Of hitting the bench, man. Just releasing these endorphins, that does help a lot. So like, I've gotten addicted to that, and I've got addicted to just doing something every day, get my body moving, just burning these calories. But it'll go back to, the goal thing, which is I have to stand up 12 hours a day, work out at least 30 minutes a day, and then burn, I'm at 2,000 calories at least to meet the goal. Yeah. So it's every day hitting it. So, but I started, I burn 1,000 calories. So I'm all the way up to 2,000 calories this whole time. So
that, on top of your average, like the, what it takes to keep the lights on, is that what you're referring to as like burn the calories? Because like, I think that's why it's like our diets are based on like a 2,000 calorie diet.
Right. The way this thing works is I put my height and my weight and and it tells me, okay, well, here, we'll start here.
So your height is tall, dark, and handsome, and your weight is just super sexy, right? That's and it knows. Right? It knows. It's like, all right.
Yeah. You got it.
Yeah.
So, but just keeps me in check.
Yeah.
And then I do my best to make sure how much calories are going in. So I usually have, I don't know, between 1,000 to 1,200 by dinner time. So I usually do between there for a day, and then burn. I have to do at least 2,000. So but then right now I'm between 2,500 and 3,500. So I feel like I'm burning more than I am taking.
That's
and then with the keto thing, I've limited my carbs a lot, but I haven't denied. So like I'll still have like a breakfast burrito. So I'll have the tortilla with it. It'll be delicious.
Yeah, man.
But so most of the time I eat like those little cheese and almond and grape apple trays, man. That's like my lunch. And then dinner I'll have chicken salad or spinach salad or something like that. But chicken or mahi. That's one of my faves.
Yeah, I always tell my lady, man, she's like, what should I make? I should make this. Well, I don't know about your diet. I was like, literally any dish you want to make, just remove the pasta or the rice. Or the tortilla.
Thing, man. Yeah,
or the bread. I was like, whatever you're going to make or you want to make, just remove that. Like, that's just filler. Mm-hmm. Like, to me, the way I view that food, short of rice is, you know, good, but that the flour, all of that was just basically invented, or we came across it because we needed something to get us through till we actually had some vegetables, or, you know, successfully hunted an animal to get you the proper nutrients. So that's I haven't looked into that, but I'm just kind of thinking, I'm like, that's probably what it was. It was just, hey, I'm gonna kind of extract this, make this hearty meal or snack,
right,
just to get us by till we can actually get some food.
Right.
Yeah. That's the way I view it.
No, yeah, I totally agree. I'm just like, yeah.
But it's so delicious.
I know. Yeah. So I feel good. I haven't bought any breads or pastas like to make stuff with. So,
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, the only time I'll have it is if, you know, I'm out somewhere or something at night, or I'm not going to deny street tacos. Yeah. I'm not going to get 35 of them, but, you know, we'll get like 4.
Yeah, because you might feel,
you know,
you might feel depressed, you know, to be like, man, I can't have that. I can't. Oh, and then you beat yourself up, versus maybe indulge a little bit. Obviously, don't go overboard, because then there's the other side. It's like, I fucking shouldn't have done that. You know?
Yeah. Definitely had a couple of days like that too, but yeah, and it's a new, a new day.
Jump back on the horse. Yeah, exactly. Just hey, just pick up right back up.
Yeah, exactly. So I've gotten really good at that, and like not beating myself up, and then trying to, but staying on track as well, but allowing those gentlemen's breakfasts. Yeah, you know. Dude, man, this place called Richardson's. You been to Richardson's?
No, but let me get the address from you after we're done.
Yeah, dude. It's just like New Mexican cuisine, whatever type. Okay. But they make these carne adobada eggs Benedict. Oh, dude, that
just sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm. And then with the rice and the hash browns.
Yeah.
Or not rice, the beans and the hash browns. Anyway, so that's my little treat. Myself once a month.
You got to do that. You need to add that reward system so you can kind of keep going. Mm-hmm. That's just what it is, man.
Yeah, it is. And take it day by day. And now, past week, I started doing 2 days. So now I'll get up. Now, every day I go before I go to work. So I'm up early and then hitting it an hour before I go.
Hell yeah.
And then I go to work. But then now when I get home, before I would just I'd be so done just from the day itself, you know, just walking right back and forth. Because we have our classrooms are in portables. So we have to go inside in and out a lot. So, you know, I'm doing a lot of walking too there. Yeah. And then by the time I get home, I'm like, duh. But, you know, so I'll chill now for a little bit. I won't, you know, just take a nap anymore.
Yeah.
Because old guys, man, you got to take naps after long-ass days like that. Cause some days can be exhausting, like mentally as well.
Mentally. That's mentally. The big thing.
That's the big thing. Especially if, I don't know, there's a lot of variables, like if staff are out, and that's huge, you know. And then, so it's just extra.
I hate that right now.
Exactly.
We're like, everybody is so understaffed and micromanaged. Do you guys get micromanaged?
Yeah.
Where it's like, hey, I need you to fill out this sheet that proves that you're doing what we're paying you to do. And it's like, that's the whole point. Well,
that's why they have data trackers for students. So they can make sure that for where they're billing, we do our,
Well, and what gets me too is that we're understaffed. So if you can't take a personal day, you can't say, man, I'm really tired. I need a mental day to myself, or I'm sick, because then you feel like you're fucking everybody else over this thing.
Right.
You know, because you feel it when somebody else calls, like, oh man, this bitch.
But sometimes, man, they have to.
I tell people, man.
Yeah. But not even just to take it off, or just to take it for sake of taking it off. Some shit happens and they have to take off a day.
Yeah.
We have to account for it. And, you know, we're just like, oh shit, here we go. Okay, well, who's doing what? Yeah. Because I have an assigned student. He's my one-to-one. I'm on his hip all the time. You know, he's like 6'4", about 245.
Oh,
boy's a house.
Dude. Yeah. What are you, 6?
I'm 6'6".
6'6".
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm up there. I forget.
But he has age. He has the youth on his side.
Yeah, and he's 16. No, 17.
And you're attached at the hip. You're saying so when he dips, you dip. When he dips, you dip. We dip.
Yep. Definitely. Yeah. Nice.
Oh no, I did want to bring it back around to the where we say that we acknowledge that the spectrum is broad.
Yeah.
And people will point to that, like I said, to everything else. and not realize that maybe we've just gotten better at realizing how many different variations of human beings there are.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
Definitely.
That's before we would just say, oh, that person is this, or, stay away from that person, or this and that,
Yeah, definitely. As the years gone by, there's the research that's gone into autism itself. Yeah.
And I would say we're all on the spectrum to some extent.
And I was just about to say that, like, some people are just better at, it's a chemical thing too. Like, your chemicals or whatever are off. So, like, I don't know, we're just better at regulating than, if we still kind of, like, I have my own little things where, like, okay, if something's not lined up on the wall straight, I got to go fix it. You know what I mean? That's on that's considered on the spectrum. So
why wouldn't it be? And people be like, no, I'm normal.
Exactly.
It's
it's just the way I got to have it. Got to have everything even. Everything's got to be a spaced amount the same.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at my desk now like, oh shit.
Everything has
it's facing
place.
Another slightly off from that one,
Symmetry.
Yeah. So that's just my thing. So, yeah, what's yours?
I don't know. I can't point to one. You could probably ask my wife. She could probably name like 20 right off the top of her head.
Yeah.
Like, well, there's this. And I'm like, oh, shit. Never thought about that.
Oh, yeah. Shit. So, but yeah.
Hell yeah, man. So, do you have any plans on your group getting back together, CC Beats?
Well, no. Not anytime soon.
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of doing their own thing. Like my boy Brian, he's doing graphic design, and he's got a big design conference. So like he's been focused on that and doing also designing websites for other people too and other companies. And then our drummer is involved in another band called Morning Gray, which is their setup in here too. And then my bassist, he's doing some project out in California. So like he's got some other stuff he's doing out there. So everyone's kind of keep it moving, but like as far as like getting together again, and it would be cool. I'm pretty sure everyone would be down to do a show or something.
Yeah.
But as far as like create and stuff, like we're all three out of the five are here, but we're just one's got babies, one's got life, yeah, exactly. So like just everyone's kind of just spread out doing their own thing, and that's why I'm just strictly focused on the beats. But give me a call. Someone give me a call, man. Go play keys, man. All right.
Yeah, we'll plug all that info, man. Where somebody could purchase a beat or commission you for something. Anybody's trying to get married, that's where the DJ money's at,
right? Yeah, definitely. So the wedding and corporate gig life, that has definitely helped as far as like bring some capital in. So I can get some more stuff.
So you can do the passion pieces.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's also the beauty of, working at a school. And that's why I've done it for so long is that I do have that time off.
Yeah.
During the school, I work 180 days a year.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. So
you got a little bit
of some time, man. Yeah. So like, it's just, the past couple of years I've been really, utilizing my time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not just, going, I don't know, wasting money, taking trips everywhere, which is cool, but don't get me wrong. But no, I need to be productive if I want to get serious about this stuff. And so that's when I, signed up with ASCAP and BMI and got my website, but it's not built yet, but it'll be built by...
Come on, Brian, build it.
I know. Yeah, we're building it soon.
It's pro bono or what?
Yeah, right. No, he's got a bunch of stuff on his plate.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I got a guy writing up my the press kit
EPK.
The press kit, my EPK. Yes, shout out to Jaron Eichner. What's up?
Hey.
Yeah, black one. Yeah, so he that's what he does. He used to write for New Times as well.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day, yeah. So so now he has a thing called Starstruck Entertainment. So he's got some artists he works with, and doing some cool stuff. It's actually he posted like a Spider-Man 3 kind of like idea. Just posted on Reddit. It blew up and was and it was shared by all these people. So he got some recognition. He's a good screenwriter as well. So anyway, so shout out to that dude. So he's hooking me up with my EPK so I could finally have everything under one umbrella.
Yeah.
Because like you said, I have the DJ gig, and then I have other DJs, like other DJ gigs, like for shows.
Yep.
And then I have like the production side of things. And then, yeah. So there's like basically 3 different Zillas.
Yeah, you'll bring it all together. Yeah. Oh,
right.
3 Zilla. So what is it? Mecha Zilla? What's the other one? There had to have been another one, no? So Godzilla, Mecha Zilla.
Yeah.
Was it Mecha Godzilla? And then I guess the Sony Godzilla that nobody liked. I liked Sony's Godzilla, like the look of it, and some people didn't.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know. It was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Oh, you're not feeling it, huh?
I wasn't hating, so. But yeah.
There was many a times I would throw on my little blankie in my back, in my shorts, and crawl around acting like I'm Godzilla.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Yeah. So how'd you come up with the name, or who gave you the name?
Man, this goes all the way back.
Because you've been 6'6" since you were 6?
Right? Pretty much, man. No, this goes back to high school, man.
Yeah?
High school, but back then I was known as Robert.
Yeah.
For some reason, or Spencer. A lot of people call me Spencer.
Yeah.
Because, I was living in Hawaii at the time.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Big Island.
The Big Island, yeah.
Okay.
So, oh, Spence.
Yeah.
But then, my slave name, as they call it, was Robert. So, I forgot who's. It was one of my friends during football. Yeah. During the football practice, something. Oh, Bobz-illa, that's Bobz-illa. I was like, oh shit! And then so I remember actually making signs because, the class of '99, whatever, we all took a big old picture out in the field or whatever. We all had signs, and mine said Bobz-illa. I'm all holding up next to my girlfriend, who at the time was very pissed because she thought I was making our sign, Yeah, forever, forever, always. No, man, I was spent the whole fucking 6th period making Bobz-illa, big Bobz-illa sign. So Bobz-illa came from that, but that didn't come back till I don't know, man, late 2000s.
So you had to come up with the stage name.
Well, what happened was, because when I was in my band Conscious Collective at the time, I was known as the Rhymin' Hawaiian.
Okay.
Yeah. So I actually, I take that back. Before the band started, I would freestyle in my buddy's punk band. There's a punk band called Reason for Nothing.
Yeah.
And they play Jugheads and shit all the time. And one, he's like, dude, they had a party because they lived 2 houses down from us at the time. They had a party and they were just jamming. And I grabbed the mic and I just started flowing. I was wasted, but I was flowing. Yeah. And everyone had a big old kick out of it. And so dude, we're doing it at the show. He was like, all right, well, and then another dude was like, you're the Rhymin' Hawaiian, dude. Rhymin' Hawaiian. Yeah. And everyone's like, yeah, Rhymin' Hawaiian. And so that stuck. And then so I thought it was cool at first, but after a while I'm like kind of Rhymin' Hawaiian, a little cringy.
A little bit, and it kind of pigeonholes
corny.
you.
Yeah, dude, a little corny.
All you
Not
can do
proud
is
of that
rhyme.
one. Right. Rhymin' Hawaiian. All right. Okay. Anyway, I would kill it. I remember punching holes in the roof at Jugheads. Ah. Yeah. So, shit. Yeah, because the roof was low,
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's where the Rhymin' Hawaiian was born, which transferred into Conscious Collective. And then once that was done and over with, I was starting to DJ out at the shows, like show DJs. Like What the Funk, they got me going a couple times before I was a resident. Yeah. And then I started going by, I went to, instead of Robz-illa, I'm Bobby now. So I went to Bobz-illa. Yeah. So yeah, but then I hyphened it. It was so it's Bobz-illa.
Bobz-illa.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
I never noticed that.
Yeah. So some people just put Bobz-illa on the flyer. I'm like, God, no. Anyway, I'm not the diva. I wanted the fucking hyphen, Bobz-illa. So it's whatever. Yeah. So people know as Bobz-illa, but some of the homies know as Bobz-illa. So they'll call me Illa a lot.
Okay.
So somebody goes, what up, Illa? But then they'll call me Zilla too. Yeah. It was fine with that.
Okay. Well, now I know after freaking 10 years.
I know, right? Yeah. It's no big deal though. So
it's that hyphen.
Yeah. And then, now I had, when I made my SoundCloud account, I guess, that's when I started going by zillabeatz.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. I have noticed zillabeatz.
Yeah. On there. So the zillabeatz is my production side, and then DJ Bobz-illa are like my mixes, and so I have a Mixcloud account. I have some deep house mixes, and I have some mixes, and I did a radio show with Area 4.
Area 4? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm friends with Area 4.
Yeah. So like he had the Scottsdale Nights radio.
Scottsdale Nights,
Yeah. So I had a weekly on there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I had I'm pretty good friends with Jem, who owns Scottsdale Nights.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I had him on the podcast a few weeks ago.
Oh, tight.
Yeah, so very familiar. And Area 4 was the DJ in the hip hop group that I was in, Bobby Brand New.
Right. I was about to say, like,
Yeah.
I know that's the link that linked everybody, like to G Owens.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah. It really was. It was Bobby, man, who just kicked non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Cancer.
oh,
His
wow.
last chemo session was like a week and a half ago or so.
No shit.
Yeah, man.
That's huge, man.
Yeah, it's huge, man.
Yeah.
So shouts out to
Shouts.
Bobby.
Shouts,
Another
bro.
Robert.
Another Robert. Proper Robert.
Yeah, but he linked. He's the reason I got involved in the scene. The music scene.
Right.
Because who linked me up with Dumps.
Probably
It was-
G.
No. It was I was volunteering for Mesa Fire Department, and there was a guy that was volunteering with me, and he's oh, you're in a hip hop group? He's like, yeah, have you heard of Blunt Club? I was like, I've been meaning to go. He's all, go. He's all, I'll go. And he went to high school with him or something.
Oh,
we were
okay.
pretty good friends, and then he introduced us. And I was like, oh, damn, dope, cool. And then he moved like 2 months later or something.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I don't think he stuck around for too much longer. That was when did he move up to like Washington or something?
Oregon.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then that's when I started going out to Blunt Club all the time.
Yeah.
And then What the Funk, and I got to get up there on bass,
Right.
and play with Marvel and and Sauce.
Sauce.
Yeah, man. That was so much fun.
You
man.
see, and then we formed a group, me, Sauce, and Spanfly.
Yeah, Spanish Fly. Yeah, Spanish Fly.
Yeah, we formed Tijuana Grass. And we had our own little, we basically played Spanfly beats live.
Yeah, play 'em live.
So like I have my keys and then Sauce on the drums, and I play over the music, or sometimes it just be us two.
Dope.
And then because I had some, on my Logic I had it split, so I had the low, I had the bass.
Yeah.
Down here, and then I had the melody up here. So like we had some cool shit going, and we went on tour. We went on a little tour with Mouse Powell.
Mouse Powell. Yeah.
And so, yeah, we went from here to Cortez, then from there straight to Vegas, and then
Played Vegas.
yeah, but yeah.
Nice.
So that was fun.
That was back at the old Club Red days, right? Is that when that was?
Yeah, no, that was with the funk days.
But when Club Red was at the old location, because I remember doing a few shows and Mouse Powell.
Yeah.
At the
you're right.
What was Red Owl is what it was.
Yeah, the Red Owl.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember.
That's where What the Funk started. It was actually a Wednesday.
Was
the
it?
Funk Wednesdays.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then it moved to Fridays, right?
And then moved to Stray Cat.
Dude, I miss Stray Cat.
I know. I drive by it. Well, because I drive by it on the way here to the studio, and I pass by. I'm like, God,
Whatever happened to the owner? Is he still?
I have no idea.
He's a cool cat.
Yeah. I don't know the specifics, what happened, just maybe he's ran out of money or just got tired doing it. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure. It was a destination location. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Too,
But the fact that it's still sitting there with nothing, it's like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, because they had I heard all these big plans for it.
Well, especially when that whole area is like building condos like crazy, because Riverview is now, the home of the Cubs.
Right.
Spring training, that whole area is
So I feel like
huge.
that block is all owned by one person, and they don't want to do anything on it, or are waiting for the highest bidder.
Yeah, they're probably holding out.
Yeah.
Dude.
So I'll drive by that Stray Cat and just like shake my head and just be like, damn, so many memories in that parking lot.
That was the first show I played with Stray Cat.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's definitely like near and dear, and I would go there all the time. They had quarter night.
Yeah, the Tuesday nights, I think.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, it was quarter fucking beers, man.
Yeah. Well, I don't drink beer, man. I'm just hard liquor.
Right.
I'm a little bitch. I can't do beer.
No, for sure. I can't do the.
I'll drink a half a handle though.
There you go. Yeah, it's probably better for the diet wise anyway.
Yeah. So what's your poison these days? Is it just the herb?
Just a little, little Emmy, a little Mary Jane, and then once in a while I'll have a cocktail.
Yeah.
Here and there. I do like the fruity stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Bro, people that say that they don't like a fruity shit are just because they're scared of the judgmental looks.
I love fruit punch since I was a kid,
yeah,
man.
I like shit that tastes good.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's like, what do you want, man? Of course.
But then, I'll have, the man stuff, I guess.
Every now and then.
The straight
It's like
Johnny
drinking
Walker or something.
black coffee.
Yeah, just get some nice blue.
You don't know
blue
if
label.
it's black coffee or not.
Right.
So you don't really know.
Could be anything. No, but yeah. So yeah, I'm not much of a drinker. Never really have been.
That's good, man.
Yeah. So.
Word of advice: don't start.
Yeah, no, I definitely know how to
Just in
moderate,
case, yeah.
and I know how to have fun. But yeah, I don't see myself being daily or nothing like that with that. Just never was a fan. But it's fun.
Yeah, of course. It's a social lubricant.
Yes.
Yeah, it's what it is, dude. It's a social lubricant, and it gets you going a little bit. Open to mingle with to be more open than you normally would.
Yeah.
And in turn, you can become closer.
And then sometimes I feel like a little HH with the coworkers, little happy hours.
Yeah.
So those are always fun. Yeah. Team building.
Sure. Team builders.
Yeah, team builders. So, yeah.
As long as the boss isn't there.
No. I know. They try to, oh, I got it. No, all right. No, we're good. We got to do something. Yeah.
And he just goes home. He's like, they're talking shit about me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, our boss is cool, but same time,
you're still
they're one of them.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. So it's always the close teams that go. Yeah.
Well, you have to keep it close too, just because everybody's so busy, man. Like your family, I don't even know. I have family. So I'm from Yuma, so I got lots of family. Is back home.
Right.
But I do have some of my. I was always closer with my mom's side of the family, anyways. But my dad's side of the family, like there's one of my aunts lives on the west side and her kids, and I haven't seen them at all, dude. Like, I don't.
Right.
I see.
We all have our own little group of family members.
I've seen you more often than I've seen them.
Gotcha.
Which is like, whoa.
Yeah.
But you have to. You spend so much time with your coworkers.
Yeah.
8 to 9 hours a day.
Yes.
5 days a week at least. Like this, I get it. I'm here to do my job. I ain't here to make friends and this and that. But it's like you're spending so much time with these people, man. That it's a family.
Don't be an asshole. Just be pleasurable. Be pleasurable. Just be kind, man. Just be kind. Everyone be kind when they're working. I get it sometimes. Shit happens, but still, like. I'm a huge fan of the vibe. I would rather stay somewhere and get paid less as long as I had a good team.
Yeah.
That I trust and that I would do anything for. I like that shit. But then as opposed to getting paid more and working with a bunch of assholes, I can't do that shit.
Hell no, man. How could you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just So I'm a huge fan of the teamwork.
I try to stay away from cubicles.
Yeah, definitely. And that's another reason why I chose the school too. It was like, every day's different pretty much,
Well, yeah. In your line of work, you never know what to expect. You're just kind of getting ready. That's why it's good to hit the gym, right?
Yeah. It's another, dude, yes. Yes, because sometimes, we have our holds that we're all trained to do. But that helps that
I think for you, it would just be like, hand on the head and.
Yeah, but, legal wise, you can't really do that. So
that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I forgot about legality.
Yeah. Yeah. So when it comes to that, we're trained. We're professionally trained. So yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
We're good.
So any games more recent, to bring it back to the first topic, any games that have come out recently that you admire the soundtracks, or is it really like
Apex?
The 80s?
I like Apex. I don't know if you play Apex at all.
What platform?
It's PS4, but I believe it's all the platforms.
Wait, you're a PS4 guy? Sorry guys, this podcast is over.
Come on, man.
No, I never liked the controller. I love the Xbox controller, man.
No, that feels good too. Yeah. But the games are better than PS4. That's the whole reason why I buy it.
Yeah. There's no doubting that too.
Yeah.
I'm out of the whole loop, dude. I can't. Ever since I moved from the condo to the house we were staying at, we were only supposed to be there for like a year, so I never set up my surround system. Fast forward, it's been 5 years now.
Oh shit!
And I never hooked up my Xbox because I'm an Xbox guy.
Yeah.
To the internet, so I have not played any games in like 5 years, short of like just playing like the campaign mode.
Wow. A lot's changed, man. There's some good ass games out there.
I see them, and that's the other thing, dude. Because the last game I played was probably what was the hacker game?
It
was that, and then Grand Theft Auto.
Dude. Classic.
And Assassin's Creed were the last few ones, and Mass Effect, and all those are just huge campaigns.
Gotcha.
You know, it's not like NBA 2K or MLB or you know, that type of stuff where it's like, yeah, you can play seasons and seasons, but like the actual campaign is super long. Like I put it like 65 hours into Mass Effect 3, like Mass Effect 2 and 3. Like I was like, oh, I gotta mine the planets. Okay, how many planets? Oh, like 300. Yeah, I gotta visit each one. You know, it's like,
oh my god.
Yeah.
See, there's certain games like that where I gotta set time aside, but there's also games like Apex, which is like, you know, battle royale mode. You know, and then so the storm strengths and all that stuff, and yeah. But the music on there is pretty dope. So
is it lots of strings or
no? It's just
percussion?
like, it's just really like that like kind of like that. How do I explain it? Like that liquid dubstep almost type stuff. Ooh. Like really like, and then you know have the bling 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 bling. I don't know, just the real cool, like ominous, pretty shit. Like
I've grown to like that stuff.
Yeah,
man.
so like I'll just be zoned out, just waiting to pick my players. Like that's tight. Yeah. You know, it's like even the Call of Duty, like the lobby, like you know, just that shit like that. Like I'll just listen to
in between the insults of your mom, right?
Right. Yeah. In between that and being called everything under the sun and calling bitch by little 3-year-olds.
Yeah, they don't know you're 6'6" through your gamer tag.
Fucking bitch, you fucking noob.
Wait, what's your gamer tag?
zillabeatz 480.
Okay, so they know you're repping.
Yes,
you know,
I am.
They know where they can come find it if they need to get it.
Come get that work. Come see me in these virtual streets. But I also like Fortnite. Fortnite's fun.
You do the dances?
I do the dances.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that.
Come on.
But no, they really have some dope beats on there too, because a lot of their stuff are like emote based to purchase.
Emote based?
Like they have these emotes, just the dancing emotes. I don't know.
Oh, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm out of loop.
Okay, so you can either earn them during, you know.
I'm an old man.
Yeah, right. I know. Me too, but I didn't lose my dinosaur.
You're staying young.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they have you could purchase because their whole thing, their game is free, okay, but you could buy skins, and they're like $15 to $20 a fucking skin. Damn. So like so some kids will go crazy on these things, but they also sell like dances. Okay. With the dances have the music to it, and the music's fucking sick on most of them. So I'm like, damn.
How would you like to be like that's be your job?
That's the end game, bro.
I guess making beats for that would be dope, but also being the person that just has to go find dope beats.
Right. I would love that job. I would love to be able to pick to be a music. What do they call them? Not an overseer. What the fuck they called? Music. Not a programmer. Because they need them for everything. Because they're the ones that have to say what goes where. I want to be that guy. Music supervisor? Yeah.
I think it's director of music or
music. I think it's music. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, regardless of like, okay, well, I want to play a DJ Shadow song here.
Ooh,
and you know what I'm saying? Like for my repertoire of music,
yeah.
You know, like, cause man, they be playing some corny shit. And I feel like that they don't know. Like
they don't know?
They don't like the people that they hire don't know.
Yeah.
Like they don't know, like, I don't know. They don't know music. Like I feel like, you know, me and, you know, a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was like, why would they license this song or pay to use this song where you can use like an RJD2 beat on something? That's where I'm at with things.
Yeah. You're like, I know something that could just fit better here.
Yeah. That's what it is. And I think that's what it's, I don't remember what it's called. I should figure out what it's called if I want to be it, huh? But yeah, so I would. That's the dream.
How do you dress for the job?
That's the dream job,
they
man.
Say dress for the job you want. It's like, how do you dress for that job? And you're like,
yeah, exactly. So the music selector,
static selector.
Yeah. So that guy. I want to be that guy as well as make music, score something. That'd be really cool.
Dude. Well, you definitely have a passion.
I do, man.
You have a passion for the music, man.
I do. Yeah. And I'm here hours and every weekend. So not so much during the week because I work 10, 12 hours sometimes.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I definitely during the weekends I am here.
Fuck yeah.
Making music.
As you should.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I told you when I walked in here, I was like, damn it, dude. Like, because I haven't been in a rehearsal studio in a hot minute. And It's just like, just the smell of it, like it's like, makes you want to create.
Yeah,
you know,
the gear, the drums with a hint of weed, and man, it's old times. Just brings your memory back. of like when you smell fresh grass. You know, what do you think of? I think of football practice and fucking sweating and dying, running out of breath. That's what I remember.
Did you play in Hawaii then?
Yes, I played. I played all. That's when I played football.
Yeah, I played here, dude.
Did you?
I mean, did it get pretty hot in Hawaii?
Yeah. Certain places got muggy, but the
humidity, right?
Yeah, but my school is in the mountains, so like we're like 2,100 feet up.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was real.
I guess I don't realize how big the Big Island is.
Yeah, dude. And there's a lot of different climates. Like there's like a windy, dry area, a rainforesty area, and then the super humid because it's lower than sea level area.
Ooh.
That's in Kailua Kona. Kailua basically means pit. So and then it's because I just
bring an extra pair of chonies. Man.
Yeah, bro. It gets real swampy, and then then it snows the top, and then
it snows in Hawaii.
Yeah, it snows at the very top.
Damn.
Yeah. So. Yeah, man.
It's like a video game map.
It was awesome. It was awesome playing football, and we ran shit and won the championships and all that stuff.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I got my glory days.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch Varsity Blues?
Did you pick up a fumble and score?
No, but I ran it in.
You did ran it?
I ran it in, yeah.
They
gave me a play.
Like set up an I formation or something? Yeah.
Just go. Get your big ass in there.
Hell, truck through.
Yeah, and I had another lineman in front of me blocking, so that was our power set.
Yeah.
You know?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. So yeah. And then I played left tackle, so I pulled a lot, and then
no shit.
Yeah. I was fast, I was lean then, but did a lot of pulling, and then one time me and my other guard, we both pulled, and then we leveled like, I don't know, 4 or 5 guys, literally. Damn. Yeah. And then they went on, and it was like an 80-yard run. And then one of the guys in the seat was sitting next to my mom. And like, man, he goes, that looked like a tsunami. and then the guy sitting behind him was like, what'd you say? And then so he said, it looked like a tsunami. And then he was like, that's a perfect name for my burger. It was a deli owner.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and he named a tsunami burger after me and my friend.
No shit.
Yeah. So that was dope.
That's badass, dude.
I know, man.
I wonder if can you go back and still get it?
No, they closed. They closed down. Yeah, years ago. So, but yeah,
it didn't sell as high as they anticipated.
No,
he was banking on that.
It was delicious. It was a big ass burger. I'll tell you that.
What about Varsity Blues?
You've seen it, right?
I give it a 10.
10, a fucking 10. Yeah. Anyway, that's what our town was like, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, because like at that time there was only one high school for that side of the island. There's 10 high schools total. Boom.
Yeah, dude, how big is this? I just picture
it takes about 6.5 hour drive around.
Damn.
If you were to drive around.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking big.
Yeah.
Like some parts you don't feel like you're on until you look. There's an ocean over there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, other than that, like, yeah, it's big.
Yeah.
Big island.
God damn.
Only one road though.
Is it?
Pretty much. But it's cool. It's cool, man. Actually, man, see, like, it's just getting like everywhere else in America. You know what I mean? It's just like the corporations have moved in and made traffic horrible for everybody. And yeah, it's just people everywhere. But then it's getting too expensive to live there, so a lot of Hawaiians are moving here. They're moving to California. They're moving to huge Vegas community of Hawaiians and Samoans and Islanders are there because it's just so damn expensive to live there.
Yeah.
It's $1 million will get you a 2-bedroom, house somewhere.
Jeez.
Yeah, I can get stupid.
Technically, it's paradise,
Mm-hmm. And who has the money to pay that? Usually, the rich do.
Yeah.
So.
And you've earned it.
Yeah.
Have you? No.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I don't know, man. But yeah, so it's cool, but it's sad at the same time because, like, man, a lot of it's tough. It's tough to live out there. You got to have a couple jobs for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cost of living's going up everywhere.
Yeah.
Seems like,
But imagine Hawaii. So it's
yeah,
like,
dude, we've been renting at our place, and I'm like, man, we need to move. And it's just like, because our rent goes up $50 every year. $50 rent goes up $50 every year. Well, it's the market. And I'm like, fuck this market.
I know.
So I start to look around. I was like, God damn, dude, even like a freaking 1,100 square foot 1-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom apartment, you're looking at $1,000 at least.
Yeah, bro. And imagine trying to live by yourself. It's going to be $800 to $100 or $800 to $1,000 anyway. Just to find 1 bedroom.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no. And so I'm just like, I'll just
bro.
swallow. Yeah, I'll swallow that extra $50.
Yeah, or maybe time to buy.
I don't know. I've heard that I've been hearing this for the past 2.5 years, but I hear that the bubble is coming, and
that's true.
I don't know, man. I just like I would hate like if I'm like, all right, let's buy a house, and then go through the whole process, and then like 8 months later, it's all bloop.
But at the same time, you could have been paid 2.5 years on your house already.
That's true.
But yeah, I know.
And at the same time, when something fucks up, I ain't got to pay for it.
That is true. Yeah. Touche.
Yeah, it's like when you get the bill and you're like, oh, here you go. You know, at the restaurant, you ate real nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I kept the AC at 50.
I can't wait to get my own place.
No, I definitely.
I'm definitely gonna start small.
And it's all about the backyard.
Yeah,
it's all about a yard, dude. These new houses that go up,
I know,
like, they look nice and everything, but the backyard, dude, you can't fucking fart. Back there, and it's like,
I know, man. Yeah, you're right. I remember, the cookie cutter shit.
Yeah,
like they're nice houses, but then there's nowhere to park out front.
They're sacrificing,
and then you're going out back, and just.
And or the community parking, like that type of stuff.
And then the neighbors are looking straight right down in your shit. I don't like that shit either. I know what you're saying. But, I'll probably have to start small first. My first home will probably be a condo. So,
yeah, do it right.
I plan on.
Well, then you can pay that off and then rent that out. And use the capital from that for your own house.
Boom. Yeah, that's right. That's the plan. That's the plan, man. So, yeah. Can't wait.
It's like they're sacrificing a good yard, a good backyard for every house, just to sell another 2, maybe 3 houses.
Right.
And
for the extra bedroom.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah, dude.
Each house gets an extra room.
I get it, man. You can sell an extra 3 houses. Okay. But it's like, well, I guess it's all about voting with your dollar, right? If people are going to continue buying that, why are they going to change their mind?
Exactly.
Why are they going to say, no, let's make a bigger yard? No.
It's just basically big apartments that would have a little grass patch. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's better than apartments though, because it's your own house.
Yeah,
but
still, man, like you said, the neighbors like breathing down your neck dude, when you can.
Yeah,
like they know what you get for groceries every week.
Yeah, like I went to a couple kickbacks and they were like that, and I'm like, I'm going inside or I'm going out front or whatever, because just because drinking.
Damn it! But that brings me to my other complaint where we don't talk to our neighbors enough.
Yeah.
Like we don't. I've lived at my spot for 5 years, and it's like I've only been over to one neighbor's house, and they're the most recent ones to move in because I was like, God damn it! I was like, we need to go and just hang out.
That's funny.
And I don't talk. We don't talk to the neighbors.
Yeah, that's funny you said that, because last night was the first time I met the neighbor across, because I have a carport across the carport, because we see each other all the time. But I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, you know what? We never said what's up. We never said hi with all these years. He was a cool kid, man. And I'm like, yeah, man. What's up? All right. Hi.
All right, kid.
Move out the way. No, I was like, he had his removing trash cans and stuff. But no, he was real cool. But yeah, it's funny that you say that, because it happened just last night.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. He goes, yeah, man. We never said what's up. I'm like, I know, man. What's up? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Catch you later. Kind of thing.
See you later.
But yeah, but then a couple houses down, we're cool with. Yeah, no, we're kind of cool with we'll say what's up.
Yeah, it's just the waving and whatnot, but it's like, like back in the day, it was like you knew everything. Yeah, and there's a plus side, and there's a downside to that.
I agree.
I don't know. Talk to your neighbors, folks.
Yeah, say hi.
Make sure they don't have bodies, lying around.
I know,
just for that. Just do it just to be nosy.
Yeah. See, that's another thing too. I don't care. I'm not a nosy guy.
Me neither.
See?
Bro, I'll talk to my family from back home. Yeah, I'll talk to family from back home, and they're like, "Did you hear about it?" I was like, "No." It's like, this was like months ago. I was like, I don't pry. Like, you want to let me know something? Like, let me know. I'm not like nosy. Like, oh, who's pissed off at who, or who's doing this? No, man. I don't need that negativity in my life.
Yeah, honestly, it doesn't involve me. Keep it pushing, kind of.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
Yeah, I love that vibe from you, man. I think from the first, I can't recall the first time we met. It was probably at What the Funk.
Was it?
Probably.
I want to say the first time we actually met was at
the jam session.
Yes, at Supas.
At Supas.
Yeah.
Super Dupas. That was the Geo and Soltron jam session. I think that was probably the first time we hung out. Actually, because I'm sure I had seen you at around, but like the first time we probably interacted was that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. You started playing that Tool intro.
Yeah,
a Lateralis.
That's right.
Oh, I can't say that, or else I got to pay for it, right?
Oh, yeah, you gotta edit that. That one, it'll say "ool."
Ool. Yeah. Ool.
That's
Yeah, I
right.
don't know.
That's right. That was fun. Fun times.
We need to get back to it, man. I would like to jam with you sometime, man.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe if you got time, maybe we fucking do it right now.
Yeah, man. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe I got somewhere to go.
Right.
It's 8:15.
No.
We've been kicking it for about what?
A little bit.
I got here like around almost 6, a little after 6 or so.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to get my coffee.
Yeah, I should have. I was
Long
thinking about
day,
got
dude.
one. Yeah.
It was a long day.
Gotcha.
Went to sleep at 1 in the morning. Got up at 5:30. Worked out at 6. Went to work.
Nice.
And here I am.
Yeah. So you like the whole workout before you work thing too, huh?
Just on Saturdays because I've committed
Oh.
to work out with a group of guys.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
That's
like
cool.
we kind of hold ourselves accountable, you know.
That's cool.
Yeah, I do that on Saturdays. They also get together on Wednesdays, and there's like different locations. But most of the time, I actually work out at night.
Oh.
Yeah, it's usually just going to the garage, nice sauna.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Woo, get that extra sweat.
Yeah.
You know?
See, I wish I had space. I wouldn't have a gym. I'd probably have my exercise bike and some bands and some kettlebells, and I'll
Yeah.
have a good old time.
Yeah.
And
hell
some,
yeah.
maybe some dumbbells too.
I've been thinking about getting a gym membership lately. So just because I do feel like I got to start lifting heavy to maintain like the bone mass. Because
Gotcha.
as we get older, yeah, it just starts deteriorating.
Right.
So I have been thinking about getting a membership. Where do you go?
I go to Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness.
Yeah, man. $20 a month. I got the black card, so I can go wherever the hell I want, and then use all the massage chairs and the hydro beds and
Massage chairs.
hydro beds, bro. That's where it's at.
Hydro beds?
Yes.
Oh, I used to get those all the time, dude. In Laughlin,
Uh-huh.
my parents used to take their vacation every year, go to Laughlin, and my highlight was to go to the mall across the street from the hotel.
Right.
And you lay on your back, right?
Yeah.
And it's oh fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. So they got a bunch of beds. So yeah. And what's real cool is there's one by my work and there's one by my house. So I go the one by my work in the mornings, Monday through Friday, and then Saturdays on the one by my house.
Nice. I've been thinking about doing EOS because that's right. There's one by my work and there's one right by my house.
They probably have more shit too, as far as like just a different.
Really? That's crazy because the
Yeah.
EOS is newer, right?
Yeah.
But they just fucking took off.
Yeah, I feel like their gym, like the selections, their machines and their free weights
Yeah.
and stuff. Maybe. Does that one have like a court and shit too?
Probably. I don't know, dude. My wife
See,
went
that's
online and like was like, "Hey, we're interested," and then we've been bombarded with fucking phone calls. I'm like, "Why?" I was like, "You're not even serious." She was just like entertaining the idea.
Yeah.
Like, she'll do that.
That's the one downfall of Planet Fitness is they don't have a gym, like a full on like basketball court or a racquetball court or a pool. I really miss a pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's really good on the joints, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sure you're conscious about that as being a bigger dude. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. So that's why I do 20 minutes of cardio on the bike. So I'll do 10 minutes.
Good.
Yeah. I usually get like almost 3 miles on the bike each time. So I'll do 10 minutes when I get there to warm up, and then I'll either, whatever I'm doing that day, either my deadlifts or if I'm doing bench or whatever. And then then I'll end it with another 10 minutes on the bike.
Nice.
So yeah, so that's what it's been.
A little cool down, yeah,
But now I'm doing that twice a day. So like that feels real
Dude,
good.
that's awesome, man.
Yeah, man.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and then also, definitely cut down on all the shit I eat. So, and then how much I eat. That's the other thing.
That's the big thing. I told people, because I lost 60 pounds in like 3 months, 4 months. And I say 80 to 90% of that is literally diet.
Yeah.
And what I would tell people is like, you can't just come out and, sprint. Like, take it step by step. So I said, at first, if anything, just control, what was it? It was what I eat, when I eat. I think it was the when I eat first.
Right.
And then how I, no, fuck. I'm drawing a blank on this, but it was about making it easier. So it was about when you ate. So kind of still eat, what you want, but shorten the window. And then how you eat. So then control the portions. And then from there is what you ate. I think that's the way it was. I'm fucking drawing a blank now. But it was about taking steps. Like, don't just fucking go full boat.
Right.
And because you have to enjoy, you know, your gentleman breakfast every now and then. You can't just, you know, I guess if you want the desired results as quick as possible, then you have to. But again, then you're result based and you're not doing it. And then, in my opinion, for the right reasons.
Someone said, you know, it took how many years to get to where you're at?
That's true.
It's not going to come off overnight. And I'm like, oh shit. So
that's fucking true. Dude.
Day by day, man. So that's when I was like, okay. And that's what kind of clicked. And then, so that's why it's like, as long as I keep going every day, it'll all work out. And yeah, my back feels great. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm lighter on my feet at work. I got to be quick with these kids. You know, as quick as I can. Yeah. They're trying to run away. Give me a shake. I'm like, ah. But no, it just feels good. I'm not as worn out as like when I get home and stuff.
And most people that, you know, aren't active, they would think they are. They would be, right? Like, you're working out, I'm going to be extra tired. And it's like...
That's what it was. It was at first, you know, because,
your body's getting used to it.
Yeah, you go from nothing into, you know, doing some cardio. Yeah, you're going to hurt a couple of days, maybe a week. But then, it definitely gets easier.
Well, the body adapts.
Yeah.
Like adapted for when we were taking a lot more and being more sedentary. It's like, okay, well, this is what we're doing. So we can take all this in and do what we got to do with it.
Exactly. And then just different headspace now too. Like, you know, when I was, you know, a couple of years ago, everyone goes through their own thing or whatever, you know, get through depression and stuff too. I'm an emotional eater, obviously. So I ate to feel better. But yeah, so like I don't even think like that anymore. I'm not even on the same wavelength energy wise. So like that's why it's just like, all right, well, we're just gonna take it one day at a time. We're gonna keep doing our music shit and we're gonna keep working. And so that's where we're at.
Just show up.
Yeah, just show up
and just show up. And if you have the intention of doing, you know, an hour and you only get 25 minutes in, you at least got 25 minutes in.
Yes.
And you could have gotten 0.
Yeah.
That's it.
Definitely.
Bob, let's wrap this up. Maybe you find a track that you want to play us out with.
Cool, man.
Where can people find your beats?
Right now, you can find me at SoundCloud. I'll be there for only a little bit. Yeah. A little bit much longer. I'm working on my website where I will have all my songs and all my mixes and stuff. But SoundCloud.com/DJ Bobz-illa.
Okay.
Bobzilla. Just normal, no hyphens in this one. So that's where I have, you know, my mixes and then some songs from my band as well.
Dope.
And then
and so you're open to pretty much most gigs, right? You know, DJing in general, DJing corporate gigs, DJing weddings.
Yeah.
Bob mitzvahs, quinceañeras.
Bob mitzvahs.
Bob mitzvahs, dude. Come on. There it
is. That
is.
just happened. Yeah, that'll be one of my parties. I'll call it that. I'll name it Bob Mitzvahs.
Did you wish it was, dude? Oh, son of a...
You wish it was. Perfect. That's how you do it.
All right, what are you going to put on, man? What is this?
This one is it's called Down on Life. It was a remix I made from this group called Elliphant.
Okay.
Elliphant. And it's some like Swedish like reggae dubstep band group. So yeah, I just made my own, and it's basically it's like reggae meets hip hop meets EDM. You'll see.
I like it.
Yeah, man, it's pretty cool. So yeah, you can check me out, Zilla, DJ Bobz-illa on SoundCloud, and
perfect.
Yeah. So
all right, guys.
Later, bro.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll let this episode play out. Bobz-illa, it's been a pleasure. We'll do it again real soon.
Thanks again, sir.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say